This is EMS TV and you are watching EMS English News, and here are today's top stories. RJD leader Tejasvi Yadav was detained in Patna on Wednesday during a protest in support of students. The protest was linked to an alleged AK-47 firing incident during a student movement in Siwan. Tejasvi led a march from JP Golamba towards Raj Bhavan. Around 5,000 supporters joined nearly 5-kilometer march. Police used water cannons to stop the protesters. Some protesters broke through the barricades and allegedly threw bottles at the police. The situation became tense as security forces tried to control the crowd. Tejasvi and other protesters were later taken into custody by the police. Congress MP Jairam Ramesh has made serious allegations against the RSS. He claimed that some IIT directors were asked to contact their former students and invite them to meet RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat. Bhagwat is scheduled to visit the United States, Canada and the United Kingdom for August 25th. During his three-country tour, he is expected to interact with the Indian diaspora. According to NI, the visit has been organized on invitation from local organizations and groups linked to the Indian community. Congress has questioned the alleged role of IIT directors in helping arrange these meetings with former students. The Enforcement Directorate has raided the Muhammad Ali Jauhar University linked to Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan in Rampur, Uttar Pradesh. The search began early Wednesday morning as part of a money laundering investigation. ED officials are checking documents and financial records inside the university. Security forces have also been deployed outside the campus. The ED is conducting searches at around 10 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi. Officials are looking into alleged financial irregularities and the suspected use of government contract funds in the university and trust. Cockroach Janata Party leader Ashutosh Ranka has accused the BJP government in Bengal of trying to silence the party through fear and pressure. Speaking to reporters outside the press club in Kolkata, Ranka said no arrests have been made in connection with the Bankura attack. He demanded action against those responsible for the incident. Ranka said the party has given the government 10 days to accept its demand. If the demands are not met, he warned that the CJP will intensify its protest across the state. Pakistan's former Prime Minister Imran Khan met his sister Noreen Niazi at Adiala jail on Tuesday. This was their first meeting in the 9 months. Noreen reached the jail after the Supreme Court allowed Imran Khan to meet his family every week. The meetings comes after a long gap due to restriction on family visit. Imran Khan is currently in jail in connection with several cases. His sisters have repeatedly demanded regular family meeting with him. Meanwhile, reports say Imran Khan may be shifted to a hospital for medical treatment. The Supreme Court order is expected to allow his family regular access. An Indian origin woman who has lived in the US for 27 years has been detained by immigration officials. Venkat Vesamsetti was detained by US Immigration and Custom Enforcement during a routine check-in in Charlotte on August 11. Venkat has had a green card since 2013. She works in a North Carolina government school where she teaches children with special needs. Her 2 daughters are US citizens. Her family says she was questioned during the scheduled IC visit and was later taken into custody. The case has raised concern among her family and supporters. The Indian stock market is trading lower today, August 19. The Sensex has fallen around 300 points and is currently trading near the 76,900 level. The Nifty is also down around 100 points and is trading near 24,050. Metal and auto stocks are seeing heavy selling pressure weighing on the broader market. Investor sentiment remained cautious amid ongoing concern in global markets. Indian equities had already closed lower for the 6th straight session on Tuesday, reflecting continued pressure on the benchmark indices. The big India-Pakistan hockey clash is set for today at the Men's Hockey World Cup. The Pool D match will be played at the Wagener Hockey Stadium in Amstelveen, Netherlands at 6:30 p.m. Team India has had the upper hand against Pakistan in recent years. India started the World Cup with a 3-1 win over Wales but then lost 2-4 to England. India now need at least a draw to move into the next round, while Pakistan must win to stay alive in the tournament. The match promises another exciting chapter in one of hockey's biggest rivalries. Heavy rain continues in many parts of India. In Prayagraj, Uttar Pradesh, rain has continued for the 3rd day. Water has entered many homes, damaging bed, sofas, and other household items. Schools have remained closed for the second day. 3 railway tracks at Rambagh station are also underwater. In Bihar, strong river erosion washed away 4 rooms of a primary school in Bagha. In Himachal Pradesh, 3 people died in a landslide in Sirmaur. In Uttarakhand, 3 people were killed in a landslide in Pauri Garhwal. A bridge in Pithoragarh also fell into the Kali River, stopping traffic on the Kailash Mansarovar route. That's all for today's bulletin. We'll be back with more updates next time. Until then, this is Tamanna Rizvi signing off. Have a good day.